up, Ian?
Yeah, man.
You want to come into Tomorrow Lab?
Please.
Okay, let's go. This is East Broadway. Awesome East Broadway. Chinatown. It's 45, and we're gonna go up to the 6th floor. That's a logo. It's like a T and an L that are extruded, and it's supposed to like kind of look like an isometric shape, but also a little bit abstract, kind of like an Escher vibe.
Where's the T and the L?
Yeah, I can point at it here. Okay, so the L is here, and this is the T.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Very
And then
cool.
it's extruded.
Can I grab a business card?
Yeah. This is info. Here's me.
Should I just take both?
No, take that. Do you want some stickers?
Sure.
These are all of our prior year 2018 projects. And there's one more here. There's the sensor stake. This Hive Cell, which is just like a stacking computer. This is this projector. It's like a Alexa projector for kids. There's the space helmet, Teardown series, the City by Key, Lumia.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you ever been here before?
No, yeah, just to pick up that battery.
Cool. So
So
this
not
is
really. This is my first tour.
this is Tomorrow Lab. We're in Chinatown on East Broadway. You can see out the window here, just to get some context of the street. It's very very lively during the day. Lots of shops.
Kind of
and,
quiet right now, but it's early, right?
Yeah. Last week there was a lot of Chinese New Year parades. Makes it fun. You came off the elevator, but you're in our top shop, I guess. We've got a lot of stuff in here, from supplies to make stuff. This is like our screw wall and fastener wall.
I dream about this.
It's taken years to get to this level of organization, and it is a constant struggle to keep it this way.
Can I show names on these things?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Taps and dies, springs.
And dies and stand
That's what I'm
ups,
talking
drill
about.
bits, and then these are all different size fasteners of every screw type imaginable. So, we keep these on hand as we assemble new products and develop them. It's sort of like a mini Home Depot.
Yeah.
We have 2 3D printers here. There's 2 more downstairs. These are often running. I don't see any prints that come off of it, but
You
maybe
leave it
there's one
overnight
downstairs.
and go home?
Yeah, sometimes the prints take hours,
Yeah.
or like a days to run, so those can run overnight. Just like our tool cart, not that interesting, but whatever. This is just like an ME bench. We do a lot of like hand modification with Dremel and different bits. And then over on this side is our electronics bench. So
What'd you call it?
electronics bench. So just like we had all those screws, this is kind of like the opposite. On the electronics side, we have every kind of resistor you need and a lot of different components for prototyping, like temperature sensors and LiPo chargers and camera modules, and a lot is here. Different instrumentation. There's also, those are all batteries down there. Every kind of battery you can imagine. A little photo studio here. We can roll down different colors. We have like a lighting rig and our cameras. This shop is also where we film our YouTube teardown videos. and that happens on one of these tables.
Very cool.
Yeah. So in the episode I mentioned the gallery wall. This is it.
This is the gallery wall.
Yeah, it's being refreshed with some new stuff, but these are a few of the products I mentioned. This
You
was
said this top thing is going to be filled in.
yeah, with some new stuff that we've worked on the past few years. That big sensor stake that I mentioned. This
Yeah.
is it here.
This is the sensor stake.
Yeah, so that goes in the ground. This is the wireless head. All the battery and the circuit is in there, pops on. And then this gets, there's a hole that is drilled and then this goes in the earth. And what isn't here are those other sensors I mentioned, but this is where they live, here, here, and here. There's, yeah, that's it. And I'm trying to think.
What was it measuring again?
So many things, like, you know, pH, soil. In general, it's measuring the soil, like moisture and health, as well as the air temperature and moisture and stuff around it. What else did I mention on there? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I did mention.
Right.
This is this like Q bracelet, which is it's a piece of jewelry. You want to put it on your arm?
Yeah, sure. What is this thing?
It charges your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
So by wearing it, it's charging my phone remotely?
No, so it has a little
Oh, okay. It's
Lightning.
like an extra battery, but it's also a bracelet.
yeah. They find those at like Bloomingdale's. And what else? This is this traffic counter. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I think you did.
This is
This was your idea.
yes.
This was the thing you were proud of.
Yeah, this is the thing. So it's kind of boring, but
Definitely
super
not
cool.
what I was picturing.
Yeah, it's meant to look very kind of anonymous, right?
So yeah, it has to just sit out on the street somewhere, huh? But I definitely see these lines. I've
Right.
seen those lines before.
Yeah. So same idea, but what's new and different about this is that there's there's Bluetooth chip in here. We have an app, and so all of the data you can just come use the app. It pulls it out, pushes it to the internet to waycount.com, and then all that traffic data is there for anyone to see and use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
This is Hammerhead. It's a bicycle navigation device. It's got this really cool display on there. It also works with an app to give you turn-by-turn directions. We have a lot of bike stuff. There's
You attach this to your bike on the
on the handlebars.
handlebars.
Exactly.
And it talks to you?
It gives you.
Or it's like a left and a right light up thing?
Correct. Yeah, it gives you a few. It gives you. It's like a safer way of using Google Maps to get somewhere. There's also racing functions built in. It's collecting data about the ride, the quality of the street, other stuff like that. So, yeah, there's some new stuff. This is a thing we did for City Bike. This is one of the awards that we made. So there's a Bike Angels program that is that encourages City Bike users to redistribute those bikes. I think, I mentioned
you
this.
definitely
So, right, we created 400 of these keys, and they work. You can undock a bike with it, but each of them have a different New York City street grid as part of like the decoration.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
That was a personal project,
Mm,
right?
No, I mean we worked with City Bike to do it,
Okay.
and we had and they we delivered a couple hundred units to them.
Right.
Can't really show that or this, and that, or this.
Top secret stuff
Top secrets.
off camera.
Yeah.
This is the space helmet, right?
That's.
We talk about that.
Yes. Yeah. This is a prototype of it. There's a better version downstairs that I can show you.
Okay.
Tour here. This is where we work. So there's design and engineering and administration staff here. Actually, that's not true. This isn't where we work. This is part of where we work. This is just like computer land. and you know, there's meetings happening, and you know, people are working in the shop.
When I've been
so-
here, everybody was in.
Yeah, most of the time it's here because the computers are here, but oftentimes we get away from the desks and move around a little bit.
Check out this view real quick.
He's great. Okay. Sweet kitchen area. So let's go downstairs.
I'll leave her out.
Let's go with this. Turn on these lights. This is kind of like,
Wow.
so this is our second floor. We have it set up more as a like event space, and we also have a customer of ours who sublets one like the front portion of it. They're called Lumia, and they make flexible circuitry for clothing. So we
Nothing to do with Nokia Lumia?
No, it's different. We host events down here, and then this is our like more like messy shop. So we've got just more substantial equipment here. There's our laser cutter, there's our finishing station, and a whole amount of tools here. We have like lots of supplies for prototyping. These are some mock-ups of a new device or a product we're working on. More 3D printers.
I can show all this?
Yeah.
That's a mock-up?
That's fine. I mean, you can't really even tell what it is. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's sort of it. Here's the space helmet. There's a few up there. I don't have one that can fully turn on,
That's okay.
but sort of show you. Well, yeah, there's one that's lit up out there. This is one of about 25 helmets we created for this National Geographic event. We have a light bulb in here just to show that it's lighting up, but how it's normally working is there's a laser projection system that slides in here in the back. It's not here right now, but it casts the display of the image both on the inside of the screen as well as the outside.
So people standing watching you can see what you're seeing.
Yeah, exactly. You can find an image of what it looks like on Google. It's pretty cool. And yeah, and there's like sort of a harness that you wear, clips in. There's speakers inside, gives you this like full effect. This summer we're hosting a fellowship program through a few other organizations like FutureWorks and Brooklyn Research. What that means is that people are applying, like students are applying, freshly graduated students are applying to be part of this program in which they get paid to research and work on something. Part of the expectation is they use our shop and they leverage our staff to help them develop this idea, whatever idea that we decide for them to work on. And they're going to be based here working on that. We're trying to kind of like grow that effort and also trying to get some money from the state to help purchase equipment that is valuable to use and know how to use. So that's kind of like the future plans of growth.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, these are just off-the-shelf scooters we found on Amazon.
Okay.
So
So
we
we're gonna tear down on these.
Yeah, and we disassembled a few of these already to see what's inside, and then
Fine.
reassembled them. What did we find? A few things. We found that, what may not be obvious is the way these things work is that the motor is actually inside the wheel. So typically, like if you think of like a golf cart or like a car, the engine sits outside of the wheel, and then through gearing, it's connected to an axle, and then there are wheels on that axle. This is completely different, where they've stuffed the motor inside of the hub, and so they apply electricity to the coils that are around it, and that's what makes the wheel turn. Why is that important? Because you can make a transportation device super small. And then the battery column is here, so all the batteries are basically in this thing. And everything else is just what you would find on a kick scooter. So you have the deck, the rear wheel, the brake, and then up here, you've got just the go and stop, and a little display of the speed. So, like, I came in on one of these, but yeah, that's kind of how it works. You have to kick off in order to go, and then it takes off. And then they all collapse. Some do a better job than others. This thing, you have to take out this pin to do it. And then it folds, and you can kind of carry it. The scooters that we're working on, we're trying to like make this way better so that it's really easy to fold. And then also once it's folded, you'll notice that this doesn't balance very well. And there's no good spot to like grab it and carry it. It's kind of awkward. Even here, you kind of have to find where to grab it. So the scooter designs we're developing, like, they solve all those problems. And yeah.
Very cool, man. And I can show all that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even though it's in the works.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. See you.
Thanks for having me, man.
See you.
Peace.